In this video, I'm gonna share you 10 life lessons I wish someone had drilled in my head years ago. These lessons really changed my perspective on life. It changed my mindset and it changed my way of how to do things. So I'm gonna explain them to you so get ready to get slapped in the face with some hard truths. Number one, you are in control, but you don't control everything. Let me get this straight. Life is about 10% what happens to you and 90% of how you deal with that, how you react to that. The things that you do control are your thoughts, or your feelings, or the way you act to things, or the way you react to things. You're in control of everything that has to do with you internally. You don't control other people's opinions. You don't control other people's actions. You don't control the weather. You don't control life around you. You can't control that. So learn yourself to let go of the things you can't control and do something about the things you can control. You're not stuck. You're not stuck or bound to a place. You're not bound to other people. You don't have responsibility to other people. You have responsibility to yourself. And if you have kids, you have responsibility to your kids. But you are not owned by anyone. You own yourself, but you don't own anyone. So you don't control other people. So stop trying to fix people where they don't want to be fixed, or even that is not your responsibility to fix other people. Stop wasting energy trying to fix something that isn't yours to fix. Learn to focus on yourself. Learn to deal with your own problems, deal with your own struggles, because they're more in here than you think. And you are in control of that. And the sooner you're going to get that in your head that you are in control, the sooner life will be much easier for you. Everybody has a story, but playing victim is not going to help you. Everybody went through something in their life. Yes, what happened to you was maybe very unfair. Yes, what happened to you was super shit. And I know it hurts. But keeping the victim narrow will keep you stuck in life. You have to own the things that happen to you. Learn how to heal, learn how to let go, learn how to accept. I'm not saying forget, and maybe not even forgive if you're not ready for that. But the more you keep yourself in a place where you point fingers at everybody and what happened to you, the more you can't grow and you keep stuck at that place. And believe me, I was the person who said that I acted a certain way because of all the things that happened to me, or I pointed fingers at everybody and was angry at the whole world. But the sooner I realized I put so much control over the things that happened to me that I lost control of who I was and what I wanted in life. And the first step I did was taking responsibility, because it scares me to death that other people are responsibility for my life. I want to be responsible for my life, because that means that I am control. I want that freedom. I want that control. I want to do whatever I want to do in life, and I want to achieve whatever I want to achieve. But I can't do that if I can't let go of the past. There are two ways to see it. You're not going to be responsible for yourself, and you're going to stuck in the past and be anger and being with jealousy and whatever negative feelings that is, and don't control the things that happen to you. Because let me get one thing straight, nothing happens to you. Things maybe overcome you, but you are in control of your thought, of your action, whatever I just said in the first step. So you can stay there and don't take responsibility over your life, or you go have a whole journey of letting go of the past and start forgiving, not forgetting, forgiving, and accept that the things happen to you. Because once you start to accept that the things all happen to you and start to let go, you choose to write up your next chapter in life. And you took fully responsibility for your life. But that means that you are in full control. You can live up to your full potential. You can live up to whatever goals you're seeking to. And I get so passionate when I'm talking about this, because all the things I want in life is peace and is freedom. And I won't stop fighting for my freedom once I get it. And then I will be at peace. But I know there are so many people who can't have that freedom yet because they're stuck of their own limitations. And that's the whole mission of survivability, is that get people that to that freedom. But you can't do that if you don't own your shit. If you don't get your responsibility, if you don't control, if you let go of the things you can't control. You can't out exercise a bad diet. And maybe you heard this before, but you need to be intentional with the things that goes into your mouth. If you want to lose weight, very simple, you have to be in a calorie deficit. That doesn't mean that you have to eat so less that you burn off calories, because that doesn't work. I used to do that. I used to don't ever eat, and I would almost be in an eating disorder because I thought, how less I eat, how more I lose weight. No, your nutrition is very important for whatever goal you have. So if you put loads of shit in your mouth and you eat bad food, don't think that being in the gym for 3 hours will get that off. No. Eating too less is not good for you. Eating too much is not good for you. Eat the way you have your goals. If you want to lose weight, be in a calorie deficit, be intentional what you eat, high in protein. If you want to gain weight, if you want to gain muscle, high protein, eat a little bit more, and be in balance with yourself. Having a healthy diet doesn't mean that you can't eat bad things anymore. It does mean that you need to be in balance. And it doesn't mean that you have to be 3 hours in the gym. No, just be in balance. Be in balance with a healthy diet that is, in my perspective, the best way is to get your nutrition as close as nature as possible. So that doesn't mean that's all fabricated and having loads of bad shit in that. Be intentional with what you do, but you can't out exercise a bad diet. It's an 80-20 rule. 80 nutrition, 20 movement. Number 4, progress takes time. And I mean, it does take time. If you're trying to do things quick, that maybe helps for a little bit. But if you really want to improve your life, if you really want to be that happy person that overcame all her struggles and achieved the goals, it lasts a little bit longer. Learning real habits and positive habits and healthy habits, and do that constantly, that sticks. That's the progress you're seeking for. But don't think that if you do something, this happens and it's over. You overcome things. That's not how it works. Progress takes time. Progress are stepping back and stepping forward. It's not linear. You go up and down like a roller coaster. But it takes time, and there is not such thing as a quick fix. Maybe sometimes a quick fix is a good situation or a good solution, but that depends on your goal. Number 5, and I love this one: stop taking things personally. Choose your battles. You don't have to react on everything. Your responsibility. It's not your business what other people think of you. Bob Proctor said this. It's not your business what other people think of you. I used to let every opinion and comment and criticism get to my core. But you know what? Most of the times it's the reflection of other people, how they think. It's not about you. Nothing is all about you. And if you choose to apply everything to your life and think everything is about you, you will get very stressed about that and very unhappy. Choose your battles. You don't have to react on everything. I don't say that you need to be silenced if you're not okay with something, but choose your battles. Choose when things are personal, because people will say that is personal to you, and even so, it's not your business. You don't like everybody. You don't think everybody is funny. So why is it a bad thing if people think that of you? Just let it go. Number 6, focus on your own process. Comparison is the thief of joy. Stop comparing yourself on people on Instagram. It's not real. Focus on your own journey. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Do what you want to do. Don't compare yourself or your life with everybody else. The grass ain't greener. I can go on with the metaphors, but I think you know my point. Do your thing. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own thing. It's already hard enough to focus on your own thing. If you have to focus on everything, you lose control, you lose focus. Keep comparing yourself with yourself. Do better for yourself. Respect yourself better. Be a better person. Don't be in a battle with somebody who's not in a battle with you. It's also creating jealousy. You don't want that. You want to be in a higher vibration. Number 7, live your life with intention. Your time on this planet Earth is limited. Everything else you can almost get unlimited, but your time is limited. Do you want to be on your deathbed and think, "Oh, I regret this. Oh, I wish I had done this"? No, you don't want that. You want to keep everything out of this life because some lives are very short. You don't know what's going to happen, and I don't want to scare you. I just wanted to make you very aware of how precious all of time is on this planet. So live with intention, set goals, what you want to achieve in life, in which area life expect that is. Because if you do your life with intention, you get more out of your life. You get more what matters to you. You live a life that goes about your values and your alignments, not about other ones, because there are so many ways to roam, and that is in the health sector only already so overwhelming because everybody is saying something different. I have a different perspective than many other fitness gurus or whatever. Not that I'm saying I'm a fitness guru or a health guru, but so many people have an opinion about something. So get your own perspective, get your own opinion, and choose to live and to do things with intention. Because if you do something with intention, that will boost your confidence, that get to your core. Because you do things because you think it's aligned with your goals, with your vision. You can choose which things are aligned with what you want to do. For example, if you want to lose weight, your intention is to lose weight. So you know which things will get into that value, into that goal. And that will like limit already a lot of options. But do things with intention. 8, mindset is everything. And I mean, it is everything. Your mindset is how you see things, how you see yourself, and how you see the world and everywhere around you. And I can't, again, disclaim how important your mindset is. Because if you say that you can't do something, you're never gonna do it. If you say negative things about you, you feel negative. There is a switch in here, and you just need to find your way to flip it. And to flip it to positive. And I don't say that you need to be a positive butterfly and be happy about everything. No, I mean, you need to switch it to see things differently. Instead of, oh, my glass is half empty. No, it's half full. See opportunities, get into that growth mindset. Because that is where the growth is, that is where success is. And it doesn't matter if it's financially, if it's mentally or physically. If you see to change the switch, to flip the switch, your life will be so much easier, your life will be so much happier and better, because you see opportunities instead of failures, and you see failures as growth. Instead of I can't do nothing right, I am learning to do things my way, I am learning to do things with intention. I am good the way I am, instead of I can't do this, I can't do that. Stop doing that. Switch it. Switch the flip the switch. It's not that easy, I know, but if you start doing this and you start be conscious and live with intention, you know what you want. You want to be happy, switch it. Get to that opportunity, because always seeking problems where there are no problems. You keep getting your head against a roadblock instead that you can go around the roadblock. This is where you want to be with your mindset. And it's empowerment, and it's very confident when you get this confidence, when you get this mindset. It's really a game changer, and it's a game changer of how I see things, a game changer of how I get out of my depression, of the life I am dreaming and living now. I inspire myself, and I never wish or I never thought that could happen. It's just a matter of flipping the switch and keep flipping that switch because it's consistency. Being from a negative mindset to a positive mindset and a growth mindset is consistency. You need to get negative habits to positive habits, and you need to keep repeating that. And once you get in that repetition, magic happens. And nothing matters if you don't master the basics. See it as a house. You build a house, but if you don't get the fundamentals right, the house will collapse. Maybe in 2 days, maybe in a week, maybe in a year, even so, but it will collapse if the foundation is not strong. You need to focus on your own foundation. That house is you. That growth process is you. But if you don't get the basics wrong, you'll build on something that you can't build on because you don't trust yourself, you don't respect yourself, you don't love yourself. How can you expect to grow if you don't master those things? If you don't master the skills of being confident, of being aware of yourself, of being intentional with yourself? Those are all skills you can learn, but it starts with the basics. And not even with yourself, but the basics with everything. You can live a very happy life, being very healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, if you learn the basics. Because it's not about, oh, I can do fancy kicks, for example, with Muay Thai. If you don't know what a jab cross is, how can you learn how to do fancy stuff? That's not adding up. So learn your basics, learn who you are, what you want in life, what your values are, what you like and what you dislike. Learn how to trust yourself, how to envy yourself. Emphatic? I don't know. Learn how to be in love with yourself. Learn how to be your best friend. If you accomplish to do all those things, man, you're already 1-0 in front of everybody. You have a major growth. And I think a lot of people are trying to be someone they're not or trying to achieve something, but they don't even know who they are yet. So, how do you want to achieve greatness? How do you want to achieve success? How do you want to achieve everything you dream of? If you don't have that basic, you will crumble. It's just like that story of the three little pigs and the wolf. It's just one blow and your house will fall apart. It's the resilience you're building up, but that comes from the core. Core, you will be unstoppable. And last but not least, you will fail, and it's okay because you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be the prettiest one. You don't need to be the smartest one. You don't need to be the skillest one or whatever. You just need to be yourself. You need to be comfortable with yourself. And if you want to be comfortable with yourself, that means you have to look to do the uncomfortable things. And doing something that is uncomfortable, what is unknown, you are going to fail. Your first attempt at everything is not going to be perfect. Maybe for some people, I don't know. I was never good at that. I always felt flat faced down doing something. And I will get myself back up and I will try it again. And maybe I fail again. And I pick myself up and I try it again. But I won't stop to have what I want. I won't quit. And you should either. Because why should you quit something that you desire, that you want to achieve? Because you can achieve everything in life, but you will fail. And you have to get it in your head. You don't need to be perfect because nobody is. That word doesn't exist. Perfection doesn't exist. Nobody is perfect at anything. And why won't you be perfect? That is a very hard bar for yourself to keep up with. So learn how to fail. Because if you want to achieve the things that you want to achieve, oh, believe me, that will be uncomfortable. But growth is where the uncomfortable is. You need to get out of your comfort zone, if there is even a zone. You just need to do things that you are scared of and you will fail at it. And you won't feel maybe good after. But afterwards, you will learn and you will be better at it. And the uncomfortable gets comfortable. But you learn that by fail and error, trial and error. That's the thing, that's the key. So these 10 truths really slapped me in the face over the years, and it really changed my life. And I hope these are changing yours, and I know for sure that it will if you apply it to your life. And if you're ready to build that mindset, that call to set goals and to transform your life and have results that actually last, then click on the link below and book a call in with me. And also, I have a 20 days challenge where you get insights like this for 20 days straight into your inbox. And it's all for free. Click on the link below, and I'll see you soon.